include whole number as well as negative numbers. Negative numbers are the numbers which are less than 0. Now let us discuss about number line that we have learned in class 6 also. In the middle of the number line we have the 0, and to the right of 0 we have the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the positive numbers, and to the left of 0 we have the negative numbers. To the left of 0, the numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on, they are known as positive integers, and to the left of 0, the numbers -1, -2, -3, these are known as negative integers. 0 is neither considered as negative integer nor considered as positive integer, but this is a part of integer. So on this number line, on the basis of number line, we can conclude that negative integers are -1, -2, -3 and so on. Same for positive integers, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are our positive integers. Now there is a diagram showing the classification of numbers. The smaller among these three is the set of natural numbers, and this natural number is represented by n, by the capital letter N. After this we have the whole number. Natural number including 0 makes whole number, and this whole number is represented by the letter W. Now come to the integers. Integers is represented by the capital letter Z. These are the numbers which are even greater than whole numbers and natural numbers. Let us consider some examples of integer. -4, 732, 0, -10,000, etc. are some examples of positive as well as negative integers. Now one important point to be noted that integer does not include fractions and decimals. They are complete numbers like natural and whole, including negative numbers. So they does not include fractions and decimal. Be careful with this point. Now come to the next topic, how to add and subtract the integers. This you have done in class 6 also, how to add and subtract the integers in the chapter integers in class 6. So we have the 4 points to be careful with. First one is, when you are adding two positive integers, you will get a positive integer. Example, if you are adding 3 and 5, you will get a positive integer, that is 8. Now if you are adding positive and a negative, or you can say a negative and a positive integer, then the resultant sign will be either positive or negative. That depends on the numbers. Let us take an example to understand this. Suppose we have number 7 and -8, and you have to solve this. For numerical value, you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. 8 minus 7 is 1. And for the numbers for the sign, we have the number having the high numerical value. Among these two numbers, we have 8 is greater than 7 and 8 is with negative sign. So you have to put the sign of that number which is large among them. So 8 is the larger among these two. So, and 8 is with negative, so you have to write negative sign. Same for this third example. Suppose you have a number -7 and 3, you have to add them. For numerical value, you have to subtract the smaller number from the larger one. 7 minus 3 is 4, and come to the sign now. The sign will be of the number having high numerical value. Here 7 is greater than 3 and 7 is with negative sign, so you have to put the sign of the larger number. Larger number is 7 and it is with minus, so you have to write minus. Now fourth one is, suppose you have to add two negative integers. Simply the sign will be of negative sign and you have to add the numbers, given numbers. 3 plus 7 is 10 and you have to write minus sign. So now on this topic, let us discuss some questions that are related to exercise 1.1. So here is exercise 1.1 of NCERT, page number 4. Let me read the question first. Following number line shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places on a particular day. The question is saying this is a number line given in question number 1, and this is showing the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places. First part, there are several parts. The question includes several parts. Now first part is observe this number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. Simply it is asking about the temperature. They want to know how the student know about the number line. So let us discuss. Here we have 0 in the middle. This is our 0. Here we have 0 in the middle. To the right of 0 we have the positive signs, and to the left of 0 we have the negative sign. So here is 0. To the right this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at Shimla we have 5 degree Celsius temperature. Now come to the Srinagar. It is 0. To the left of 0 we know that they are negative sign, negative integers. So it will be -1, and at Srinagar it will be -2. So the temperature at Srinagar is -2. Similarly, in this way you have to find the temperature at Lahul Spiti, Shimla, OT, Bangalore. You have to do this. This will be your homework. Now let us discuss question number 3. At Srinagar, temperature was -5 degree on Monday, and then it dropped by 2 degree on Tuesday. The question is saying, at Srinagar, the temperature on Monday is -5 degrees Celsius, and then it dropped by 2 degree on Tuesday. What was the temperature on Tuesday? The first part, the question is asking about the temperature on Tuesday. Let us solve first part first. Temperature on Monday, it is given to be -5 degrees Celsius. On the next day, it decreases by 2 degree. Decreases means it reduces. We have to subtract. So -5, this is the initial temperature. As it reduces, so it will be -2 degree. So there are 2 negative integers. So simply you have to add the numbers and sign will be of negative. So the temperature will on Tuesday will be -7 degree. Now one more part is in the question. On Wednesday, it rose by 4 degree. After Tuesday, on Wednesday, again the temperature changes and it rose by 4 degree. What was the temperature on this day? Now the question is asking about the temperature on Wednesday. So -7 is the temperature on Tuesday. After this, the temperature rises. So you have to add because the temperature is rising up. So -7 degree plus 4 degree, that is -3 degree is the temperature on Wednesday. Now come to the next question. Let me read the question. A plane is flying at the height of 5,000 meters above the sea level. At a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine. Submarine, you can say it is a kind of boat floating 1200 meters below the sea. What is the vertical distance between them? You have to find the vertical distance. Let's discuss the question on the diagram given. This is we have the sea level. This is submarine and it is floating 1200 meters below the sea. There is a plane that is 500 above the sea level. So you have to find the vertical distance between these two, and their distances are also given from the sea level. You have to find the vertical distance. Simply for vertical distance, you have to add this to this. You will get the vertical distance. So vertical distance between them will be 5,000 plus 1200. It will gives you 6,200 will be the vertical distance between the plane and the submarine. Now let us discuss question number 6. Let me read the question first. Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A. Initially Rita is at point A. She goes 20 km towards east to the point B. Okay. Then from B, she moves 30 km towards west. From B, she moves 30 km. Here she completes 20 km at point B. After this, she moves 30 km to the west direction on the same road. Then now the question is asking if the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer. If the distance from in the direction east is taken as positive integer, how will you represent the distance traveled toward west? Simply we will represent it by a negative integer. As east is representing positive integer, simply you can compare this with the number line. A is, you can consider it 0. To the left of 0 we have the negatives, and to the right of 0 we have, sorry, to the right of A we have the positive, and to the left of A we have the negatives. So after traveling 20 kilometer to the east, she again goes towards west 30 kilometer. Now the question is asking, how will you represent the distance traveled towards west? We know that distance represented along east is positive integer, and for west it will be a negative integer. And she moves 20 kilometer towards east and then 30 kilometer towards west. So her final position from A will be 20, as it is of positive sign, because east is taken as represented by positive. You have to write the final plus, as this direction she travels in west direction, so we will take this as negative integer as it is mentioned in the question. So 20 plus minus will be minus 30, and 20 minus 30 is minus 10. Again the same concept for solving the integer. 20 and 30, here it is positive, negative, one positive and one negative. Sign will be, simply you have to subtract smaller number from the big one, you will get 10, and sign will be of the number which is larger among these two. So answer will be minus 10. Now come to the question number 8. You have to verify this property that A minus B equals to A plus B for different values. I have taken fourth part. A you have to take 28, B 11. You have to verify this. You have to prove this. Are they equal for these values? Let us understand this. This is the sign of equal, this is sign of equal, and this is equation. To the left of equation we have left hand side, and to the right of equation we have right hand side. So simply we will solve left hand side and right hand side. If they comes out to be equal, then we can say it is verified. So let us take left side first. A minus B is our left side. Put the value of A and B given in the equation in LHS. You will get 28. In place of A you have to put 28. In place of B you have to put 11 with the same sign. So minus will become plus. It will be 39. So after solving we get 39 on LHS. Now come to the RHS. We have A plus B. So it will be A plus B. A you have to substitute 28 and B you have to substitute 11. If simply you will add them, you will get 39, which is equals to LHS. As we can see that LHS equals to RHS, hence this equation is verified. So hence it is verified. So this is question number 8. Rest of the part you have to solve it yourself. So this is our 1.1. Now come to the homework. The remaining question of 1.1 you have to do it yourself. Doubts I will take in the next lecture. So what is your homework? I request all to note it down. Do question number 1 to 5 and question number 8, these two part of 1.1 in notebook, and try exemplar questions 123 and 128 of unit 1 in notebook. This is your homework. Note it down. So thank you so much.